Alright, hi everyone, welcome back. We continue playing on the big and complex map, and I finally updated our progress chart to 40% on steel. Yeah, this is going to take forever and beyond. So, yeah, 2K by 2K map, 10's done, and working on steel and boards because they create engineering supplies that kind of go hand in hand. I will probably need to pause the game at some point, but I'm just continuing from where I left off. So yeah, this is I see why you're turning around. I definitely need more of these, but most of all, I don't like the way you move. It's going to get way too busy. Okay. So what else? Yeah, not only that it's busy, it's that it's supposed to be timetabled, and then they do gods only know what, but they don't really timetable themselves. Um, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Money-wise, it's sweet. It's just that, yeah, that farm's really not going to be in the right place. Well, it's not that I could move it, of course. Right, so these come in, bleep around, and then go back out. Totally not timetabling anything. Okay, fine. Move on. So this genetic bit of grid is done. I'm almost tempted to do exactly the same elsewhere, but because here's the thing, apart from the huge mass, everyone is making money. Whereas you look at all my trains and they're like shit. Well, not all of them, obviously. Like we are making money, but most of the actual money is from passengers. Well, that's surprisingly fine. Clay, never mind. Call crazy. And if I like that, it's almost full and it's still losing a shitload of money. Apart from going as slow as it's incredibly impossible. I don't get this. There's clearly something. Wow. I mean, these are beneficial elsewhere, so I'm not too phased about it. And I think this is transferring. Yeah, transferring to here, even though it's pretty much empty. Mm. How did you manage that? Running totally empty. Yeah, I'm not particularly happy, Bunny, with how things work. I have to admit. Like, okay, we're doing fine now because pretty much of those vehicles that I just introduced, the those vehicles. And I was... What's going on here? Do I even want to know? Not really. See, that's my problem. That. There's no Steel 7, and I'm not fully convinced I want to have them. But this is ridiculous. Some of these transfer, which is partially why they're doing a crap job. I haven't really gotten into food, so I'm not going to bother with that. Do I even have a template replacement for Iron 7? Like one that's not horrendously outdated? 19. I do, apparently. Just needs to be longer. It's fine. Right, let's do something, because you're watching me to do things, not to fuck it around. So we were Aki. That is slowly melting. It's fine. Vaguely fine. Not even vaguely fine. Well, the thing is, we don't need to take everything here, because this is already going, I expect. So, bringing stuff here is technically a waste of everything. Whereas this one is not getting any of the love. So why don't we? Get some love. Where are you? No, go away. No, I did not want that actually. I don't think that will be enough, but it should make some difference. Why are you? I think everyone just instantiated themselves at the same time. Or something. Definitely need more deepers too, because these vehicles are bad. Don't think they're going to go up there, but maybe. Right, okay. So we move. I know I could do that. Can I? So nothing. Ish. I don't even know if there are trucks to take fish. Slightly alien concept. Fish. So you do do that. And then food. I think we have medium food, but I'm just feeling a little lazy on this, and my music stopped. We're just gone way too quiet. Okay, ungrouped. The food does actually come in here. Shut up. Fish. Fish. Beep boo, beep boo, beep boo, going in circles. Yeah, I know. I pretty much fuck that. No, this is not good. No. Okay, I don't know where you've gone, but do come back. So I think this now has been unleashed on the world. Yeah. You Turn the hell back. Jeez. Okay, I should do something. And something is not going to be bringing more stuff anywhere near here because we already have a slight capacity problem. So, um, I mean, we do appear to have a slight lack of steel mills. Yes, no. This is the only one. I also don't know what to make of that little. Where's the? Where's the bus stop here? I know it's a tram station, but oh, because the hotel. Fuck. Mm. So the problem is that this is way too close to everything. Um, big sigh, because my other options pretty much here, which is going to be a next thing. And okay, it's going to be this one. And on this occasion, I am going to use trains like I should. Mind you, going that way is more sensible. Fairness. I want to move things around 6. So in theory, I can do this. Marvelous. The point of that was to actually check that there's nothing in the way. So I don't so much have a problem with this because it's not being used. But I will make changes because I'm not sure which one's stupid. I know there's no such thing, but anyway, don't know which one's more stupid to have this go down far, far away or just to like bring everything down in one spot. So you just have these three, which will from now on go here. Change my mind. For starters, that will do because we're not yet really bringing anything here. Okay, so notwithstanding 270, 180, so some of this will be hauled in by train, especially this one. I mean, by lorries, trucks, whatever you want to call them. And I know that it wouldn't be a totally stupid idea to change the destination of this one, but I won't. The reason for that being 225. So I'm going to type it down a station. So this height 2 and probably this 225. That's on the other side of sorts. To what precisely, I don't know. Not bridge. Yeah, that will also have to come here. How are we doing? So a lot of it is being taken. Or is it? No, a lot of it is not being taken. If for these, we can actually just use road vehicles. I don't really think anyone cares. Come on, someone show up. You. I think 2 will do. So I'll try to finish these during this episode. I don't need that many. Meh. Totally natural looking stuff. Does this? No. I'm really hoping you can't hear the helicopter outside. Okay, I will. I think it's usually, I mean, this being such a nice part of town anyway, I'm hesitating. It's usually the police that comes and goes. And while I have my opinion on them, at least now they're not doing it at 3 a.m. Now, out of the way. I'm not too phased about the speed penalties on the curves because it's pretty rubbish anyway. Wanted to hit 3 rather than 4, but doesn't matter really. To be honest, I'm not sure I really want to timetable this because, well, more to the point, I don't think I want to conditional order this because it's actually better to have it timetabled. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, whatever. Call 5. Let's lose more money with friends. I think lose money with friends is the slogan of, I know, Wall Street bets. UK investing, I know, one of them. So the one thing I want to make sure is that they GTFO from here. And then the other can do a bigger loop, which 800 tons. Yeah, maybe I should just actually do it one by one. Come on. Even doing it one by one isn't such a terrible thing. I mean, these guys should be doing reasonably well. You are totally not being utilized. Mm. I don't envisage this being particularly busy or this behavior causing issues. And that's fine. So 5 and 5. Probably 3 will do. Then the other one is out in the yonder. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's I looked this up once and I don't remember that yonder. I don't quite remember how it works. So the whole point I'm trying to make is that yonder is a noun, unless I'm unless I'm totally wrong. Then there's also a yond, which means similar thing, a similar thing. And so I don't remember if yonder is essentially more yond than yond. But in that case, it can be a noun. Helicopter's back. I think that was previous month. There also used to be a DJ back when called Yonder Boy. And my pot smoking neighbor is clearly doing their thing again. I don't know if I want 4 here. I mean, this is a 5. This is even worse than the other one was. So steel is generally being taken for the time being. And we are probably heading down, yes, as expected. I think this is being milked. This is slow. We just look at this. This is gung-hoing, but no one actually cares about it. Great work. I need to ponder. The other thing I need to do is hook this in. And you are not that great. Okay. Time-wise, I have 15 minutes. Now, I need to figure out what to do with this one. And this one. And I'm tempted to bring them here. Like, what's going on with this? Now they're making money. I want to have more, not the least because if this is not that great. This is very good though. So I'm going to get high just by smelling what the guy is doing. So before I do that, I think I already know what's coming. So for the time being, I don't care that this is not doing well because just needs to feed in to this. We need 80. Okay, that one will do. And then go and do something. Do something. Right. So we get a bunch of these guys. I'll hook in the iron mine too because ultimately we're in the same spot. So yeah, may well. But I want it on coming through from this side. Can I? And this is pretty rubbish, and I am not tempted to deal with it. So Jesus. That's too many, but fine. Enhanced. Well, enhance yourself then more. So, in terms of stuff, goods, I see the thing is, I could fly it if I find it again. That is, no, here. Not these. Where the hell was I? This is so annoying. Where are you? Here. So if I plop down a small airport here, viewport, and clone goods, which I do not have. Give me a sec. I'm back. One of my friends just casually pinged me, is like, is your building on fire? I was like, no, it's not. I went to check. Like, more to the point, apparently there is a. So you never know if one's good or the bad. 400 crates for 4 million PS. So I think we're generally heading in the other direction, which is total cool. I wouldn't classify this as small. 100 crates. Oh, it doesn't really go far. Try something. O2 goods L. So anyway, there's apparently a recycling center on fire nowhere near here. Oh, but you need a large airport. Well, then that's not going to be what we want. It's going to be the Ecoliner. And it's out of range. Nope. Right. Do that. Now, before you totally decide to crash here, we'll move things around. How much space I need? There we go. Just do top this up totally aimlessly because it's not going anywhere. So what I'm trying to get to is you're now going. Oh, you're supposed to be triple. You're not even double yet. Yeah, so there's a recycling centre on fire in South London, which is not here. There's no way in hell this will actually be making money. That's my only blum. Well, it won't. Will it? I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily need it to make money per se. I just need it not to lose like £10 million a year. So by the time it deigns to speed up, aren't you supposed to be much faster than that? No. That was the suborbiter that's much faster, but due to small, fine. So that's 2 million a year. 3 million a year. Goes 3 times the speed. Mm. Technically, that's enough for me. That's better. This I don't care about. It's the meh. Right. There it comes. Bumping into almost negative. It's very borderline. Very borderline. Mind you, how much time I have? 2 minutes. So I'm trying to get to is this. Come on. So if I pick up sand, call it medium, although I don't think it would be needed. 1, 2, 3, go. And then, oh, this is being used. Is being used. Well, such is life. Are you being used? No, but I'm not going to have time for that now. Which case probably that's being used. Yes, rather unsuccessfully. Nope, I don't want you. It's not you that I want. I want... Oh, for God's sake. And I need to pause again. 1 second. Right, I'm back, but in reality time is up because we only have like 8 seconds left on. So what I'll do is yeah, that's the timer. Come on. Okay, so I did want to get that fish thing. I'll farm supplies. And I'm paused. Go there. Send by pony and then get food. No, still not planes. So we're going to make a few changes here shortly because this losingness of money is killing me. So I know time's up, but food excess. And we'll look at average order. So anything under 20 gets bumped. severely. Even if the episode gets a bit too long. You just had to. Nope, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to leave a note. Namely that these become anything else. And note that sign. They place more fish and food boats with exercise. Okay, fine. So this is the end for today. Thanks for watching, and usual thoughts, comments, introductions, let me know, please. And I shall hopefully see you the next time. Bye bye.